Right, last part of defending all JoJo villains. Now, for part one, we're gonna all say every single minion of Dio. Exactly because it'll take too long. I'm only gonna mention a few people's names, a few villains' names, right? That are significant. So all the minions' names, they're just bodyguards. They're just bodyguards of Dio. Again, every single minion is a bodyguard of someone else. So when I mention their names, only the ones that are special, they're different. Okay? But every other one, there's minions. They're just like literally, they're easily defendable. All you need to do is just say that they were bodyguarding Dio. And they're trying to protect Dio. Again, as I said to you before, without rushing in things. So let's start with significant people. Stray Izzo. Now, Stray Izzo is a hero, after all. He became a Harmon Master, he became a great man. However, in the second one, he wants to protect Dio again. He saw Dio's vision, and he saw it was quite good. And he wanted to have that for himself. Again, you can't blame a man for wanting that. Like if someone else has a good day, has a good job, has good everything, they want to become them. Like again, like in the movie, have you ever seen the Wolf of Wall Street? Again, like these people come from all around the world and they get inspired by other people. So Strazo got inspired by Dio, and he's a nice man. As I said to you before, he's a nice man, so he's innocent. And so Strazo's innocent because obviously, of course, he wants to obtain the same level as Dio. And again, as I said before, Dio's innocent. So yeah, I think Strazo's innocent. Dario Brando. I did say last time about Dario's abuse. Okay, defend, defending mode. Okay, Dario Brando is a man of opportunity. When he sees an opportunity, he likes to take it. Like, he was going to sell the stone mask that George had. However, come to think about it, old stuff are very valuable. And he never came to check George because, obviously, of course, they obviously think they're always dead. But no, George was alive. Still, we're not going to say that George is innocent or George is not innocent. But merely Dario became the savior in this situation. Now, the abuse of his son is by no means very wrong. However, what if you want to strive that son to become something better? When he got that opportunity and had made sure that his son gets a better life than he does now, does that sound like an abusive father to you? No, that doesn't sound like an abusive father to me. He just wants to do what's right for his son's future, for himself and everyone else's. If Dario was abusive, why did he give Dio the chance of becoming a Joestar? Exactly, exactly. He is not abusive as you think. He gave his son an opportunity in life. He chases opportunity. Now, are we going to arrest everyone that wants to have an opportunity in life? Like, as Martin Luther King said, he had a dream, and his dream of it was opportunity in life. And this is the land of opportunity, obviously, of course. So, yeah, he's innocent. Now, part two. Shrezo will just be the same as Cars and all that stuff, but still a little bit inexperienced. Just the only unique thing about him is just his inexperience, and he doesn't know anything about human life. So that's the only unique thing about him, is that that's the only thing I'll be able just to tell you about him. Again, there's not really many villains in the second one. Not gonna lie with you. Thank fuck anyway. Part three. Again, as I said to you, everyone's is a bodyguard of Dio, and I'm not gonna repeat myself, but I'm only gonna say a certain amount. I'm gonna say only one certain person that is different than the rest of them, and I think you guys know who I'm gonna be talking about. Let's defend forever. Yeah, I had to go now. Forever is an ape. He acts on animal instincts, let's just say, and has a boner for little children. um, he has his own property, which is a stand, which is the boat. Now, when the Stardust Crusaders in trade on that boat, without his permission, without his knowledge, do you think that's nice? No, I don't think that's nice. He owns that boat. He's entitled to do whatever the hell he wants to do with it. No matter if he's an animal, no matter if he's an orangutan, because we know orangutans are very, very small. Except for this one. But he does run a type ship. He is the captain of the ship. And he rules with an iron fist. He doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to have crew members. He doesn't have to have anything other from himself because he can manipulate his own boat with his stand. And so he's innocent. I almost broke there. I almost broke. I almost broke. Because you know why? Because he's a pedophile. I'm gonna be broken after this one. Um, any other unique ones? Other from that one? I mean, again, they're not. There's not many there. Like I can easily defend Mandish Boy because he's just a baby. Again, we don't arrest babies here. Um, like like look, they're all just the voters of Dio, and they would like to protect Dio. And again, as I said to you before, I'm not gonna count people who have been a villain and turn into a hero, so I don't count Whole Horse as one of them because he was actually going to be a Stardust Crusader, so not going to count him. Nuddle, I mean, again, he's just protecting Dio and his dick. I mean, he's just protecting Dio. Pet Shop as well, like he's like all of them are just protecting. Uh, but I don't think there's anything unique about them. They're just all protecting Dio in certain ways. Okay, part four. This is going to be hard and easy because most of them are fucking serial killers, and most of them are villains that turn into heroes. We're gonna say Akuro Kanji. He's the first one. The Aqua Necklace guy. He's a nice man. Again, as I said to you before about about Akira, I think I'm just gonna go over those points again. Josuke is not a nice man. He's aggressive. He kills people. He gets mad over people who insult his hell. He's a tyrant. He's an angry man, and of course he turned objection. He turned him into a rock, and whenever he passes by, he goes, "Yo, Andrew." Do you think that's fair? No. You see, that's the thing about his aggression, is that when he insults Josuke's hair, he gets turned into a fucking rock. So he's innocent. Of course, he's innocent. Again, all crimes that are on his stand don't apply to him because he's an individual person. I'm not going to defend rodents, okay? I'm not going to defend rodents because they're just acting on animal instinct and they don't have any say in the matter anyway. So you can't even defend them if you wanted to. Any unique ones? Any unique ones? I'm thinking here because again, they're just trying to defend Kira and his father. So most of these are just trying to defend. So I mean, Cheap Trick. Ooh, is a stand that does not apply to that. It should not. Is kind of unique in a way. Nah, I'm not gonna count him. Fuck up. I'm not gonna count him. I think, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't think so, but still. Anyway, par 5. I'm not gonna defend Leaky Eye Luca because obviously, of course, he's not really a villain. He just tries to get money off Giorno again. Like, as I said to you before, if you don't pay up, you get consequences. That's everything in life. Again, all these people are defending Risotto or Diablo, so I think the only one. Sorry, I think you know what's coming. I can't defend. I can't prolong anymore. Let's talk about Chocolata, shall we? I can't even say anything nice about him. I can't even say anything nice about him. He's the worst one out of them all. I'm gonna snap. Chocolata. He's an and and no and he's he's not innocent. Okay, he's not innocent. He's guilty, right? Don't be blaming me, right? I can't defend him. I can't defend him. Don't be blaming me. I cannot defend him. I will not defend him. I could defend anyone else. I could defend that fucking forever, all I want. But him, he's even worse. I'm gonna snap in like 2 seconds. I cannot defend Chocolado. Let me be honest with you. I cannot. All I can say is that he's an artist. And he killed. Yeah, a Pacific artist. A con artist. I... Oh, the crimes that he committed is astronomical. He made old men end themselves, let's just say, in a light, sensitive way, and recorded them and sadistically enjoyed it with pleasure. And then he turned Seko into his pet. And Stockholm Syndrome Seko over here followed him and became more insane than Chocolata himself. And not just that, his stand fucking kills people. So even if I have to say that the stands are individuals and they all have their own mindset, not for him. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Like, I mean, his stand, he uses it for evil more than anyone else. So I cannot defend him. I am not defending him. I am not going to touch him. I am not going to defend him. I am going to just simply say one word. Send him to the electric chair. I can't defend him. I'm not defending him. Okay? I ain't defending him. Do you think I'm going to defend him? No, fuck off. Part 6. Okay. Whew. Again, all these are people that Poochie has changed, has redeemed. Again, and also they're his bodyguards. I think the only ones that are quite unique is Sportsmac because he didn't really go with Poochie's thing, but I can easily just say again, since he has a long range stand, I can just simply say the way to defend him is that he didn't commit those crimes. He just basically it was his stand that committed the crime. Um, Westwood, again, he's a cop, so it's easy to defend him. Um, Muller, she's the chief. Defend him. She's easily defendable. I mean, Romeo. I mean, it's kind of funny in a way that I'm defending him because in the anime he did blackmail Jolene. It'd be kind of funny if I try to defend him, but I mean, he didn't really say he was the one who did it, so yeah. Dio's sons again, they're defending Poochie. So part 7, I mean, again, they're all defending Funny Valentine or trying to be competitive and try to win the cup. Try to win. And it's a lot of money, let me be honest with you. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So yeah, there's not really that much I can say about defending them. Part 8, again, same thing again, defending Wonder of You or defending Toro or something like that. I mean, there is some that are unique here. Tamiki Demo, he's the one with vitamin C. I mean, he acted on his own. Same thing with Urban Gorilla, I believe. But still, I think they can all be said that, oh, they can be done like that. Now part 9. Oh wait, we can't do part 9 yet because it's not done yet. So we're not counting part 9 because we don't even know who the villain is yet. All we know is like we have a potential villain, but we don't know his goal yet, and we don't know his like we don't know what he does action wise. Let's just say, and it does say canon, so I'm gonna count what is canon for me personally. I'm gonna say Purple Haze feedback is canon, and I'm gonna say Dead Man's Chest is kind of canon. But again, I'm not gonna say Dead Man's Chest because literally, again, Dead Man's Chest is simple enough. Like they're literally ghosts. You cannot defend ghosts really or spirits in some way. Um, in Dustbolt Rohan, they're all legends, they're all like myths and all that stuff. So Like they're all spirits. Again, I can't defend spirits really or supernatural stuff. But for purple haze, I can defend. But I'm trying to find purple haze really. Purple haze, purple haze, purple haze spin-offs. There we go. Purple haze feedback. I mean, we just have one person, and we can just say, which is Masami Volpo. He's the main one. He has manic depression, which is what I have. Am I joking? So basically, again, the other three are defending him. They're his bodyguards again, defending him. And the only individual thing about him is that he cooks food, and he's basically the opposite of that Power 4 guy, the cooking guy. What's his name again? Antonio? Yeah. He's just basically the opposite of him, just the opposite of Pearl Jam. Instead of healing, he actually creates diseases. But it's easy to actually defend him because you don't actually see. Like, technically, you don't see him pun poisoning because, like, obviously, of course, we can't see stands. And obviously, of course, the stand is his own individual thing. So, yeah, I think it's very easy to defend him. So, yeah. I feel much better after that, let me be honest with you. Please just don't tell me to do this ever again. I'm just gonna remind myself never to do this again. But still, it was fun. It was fun. I think it was funny at first, and now it's just getting like thinking about it now. There's two characters that are despicable, and I cannot defend them. And that's Forever and fucking um, what's his name? Chocolata. Like you see, I'm not forgetting their names because that's how much it breaks me. Oh. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This was the last one. Thank fuck. I'm gonna go and relax.